listen, sour. This captain was needlessly observant. If she wasn't careful, she felt like she could easily get devoured. She'd brush herself off and squared up against the bear, poking a finger against his shirt. Captain, aren't you a little complacent? Why do you think my presence was required? As a leader, you're lacking judgment. The death of your crewmate is left unanswered. So perhaps it's time you retire. Your captaincy will be transferred to me. Get angry, hear me thought come at me. Give me a reason. Barely tilted his head to the side, staring at the chameleon in a way that caused her to shiver. Isn't it exhausting, Miss Cammy? Always wearing that mask of yours. Fell away and Barley moved towards the captain's room. Cammy followed without thinking. Unable to word brain, Barley went to the closet and pulled out a new uniform, stripping off his shirt and finally donning his proper clothes again. Since I first met you and the Mademoiselle began to train us for space travel, I noticed how you kept everyone at arm's length. Even the woman you're closest to the bed began to button up his shirt methodically, giving him enough time, facing away from the chameleon. Like Luna, you had this fake air about you, a master, hide your vulnerable heart from intruders. I don't know what happened in your past and you aren't obliged to tell me. Barley turned around again to face Cammy, a warm, accepting smile on his face. Aren't you tired of seeing the entire world as your enemy? There's not enough time to contain this growing migraine. A simple mask to hide the shame, trying to ignore the pain. A cold and hardened heart kindling, thrown on, soaked in butane. Barley light the match, cause the spark would become a flame. That smile caught her off guard. It was exactly like the one he'd given her when they first met. And that look had sent the same shiver down her spine, as if he was seeing into her soul and couldn't hide away the scared girl she had been on the streets. Don't stand there with your fake pity and pretend you know me, you know nothing. How could someone who grew up in such a wonderful home with warm love in Paris know what it's like to be hungry? To not know if you'll get beat for trying to warm yourself up for just a moment. Such a strong surge of anger. Every single time she'd ever been this angry, no one knew how to respond, freaked out and left her. No, she had to put her professional mask back up, had to take control of the belly, placed her hand on her head, his expression unchanged. Warm, accepting Cammy felt tears well up in her eyes. It might not seem like it, but I do know. Should you steal that loaf of bread? What if there are guards nearby? Is it worth that risk to feed your empty belly? Or should you just drink more rancid river water? Heating you, how does it feel, Miss Cammy? To finally get all that off your chest, to let your mask down. And as you can see, I'm still here for you, I'll listen to it all. Cammy looked up at the captain's face, her face growing rosy pink. There's not enough time to contain this growing migraine. A simple mask to hide the shame, trying to ignore the pain. A cold and hardened heart kindling, thrown on, soaked in butane. Barley light the match, cause the spark become a flame. don't, Cammy might yell at you.